Welcome to the Metals Investment Forum. It's my great pleasure to welcome back Guy Goulet from Cerro de Pasco Resource. Welcome, Guy.
Thank you, Chen.
Well, first, maybe tell us a great story, the greatest mine on earth, Cerro de Pasco. What's the history and what attracted you to this project?
Yeah, it's not the greatest mine on earth, but it's the largest above-ground mineral resource on earth. And it's an area where we can do a pro-environmental, pro-social project. Like it's $15 billion worth of metals above ground. When you consider it today, 40% of producing base metal or precious metal is mining. So there's no mining there. It's in situ. I like it because, well, it brings winning condition. So I'm going to name you a few of the winning condition. First of all, we're going to bring the wealth back in Cerro de Pasco. You know, there are 67,000 people living there. It's 44 meters above sea level. What else they can do than mining? There's nothing else to do. They can grow maca, some have llamas, but this is it. It's a mining town. So that mine used to employ 7,000 people. Today, that mine barely employs 500 people. I was talking lately with the president. President, did he call it? It's the mayor of the community. And he was telling me, he says, we all want our kids to go to school in Lima, college and university. We just don't have the money. That mine today employs only 500 people. So he was looking, in addition, he was looking at our stockpile and our tailing. And he told me, he says, this is what's going to bring our kids back to school. So this is number one winning condition. Number two, we're going to take care of that acid water. You know, that big stockpile and that big tailing, it's 200 million tons. Every day it rains or it snows, it produces acid water. We didn't do that mess, but we're going to clean up that mess. Nobody thought, by the way, 100 years ago, 120 years ago, that putting a stockpile and a tailing in the middle of a community would attract today most of the NGOs of the planet. So we're going to fix that. Number three winning condition, in 25 years, there's no more acid water. We have cleaned up everything. Number four winning condition, we're going to pay income tax like $30 million from our model. We're going to pay $30 million US income tax per year to the Minister of Economy and Finance. We might produce, number five, we might produce sulfuric acid. Cerro de Pasco need that. They need Peru needs sulfuric acid. They're out of fertilizer because they cut the link with Russia now. So you take phosphate and sulfuric acid, you produce fertilizer. We might even do the electrolysis of the sulfuric acid and produce green hydrogen. And here's number seven winning condition, benefit for our shareholders. We used to have a market cap of $150 million. Our market cap today is at $40 million. Why? It took us a long time to get that access to the land. This is coming.
Yeah, I know. I've been your shareholder for 5 years. You know, every time I come to the conference, I met some subscribers and shareholders. They always ask me, Chen, when are you going to get the Eastman? I know the Eastman is the fifth in the Peruvian history. Looks like you're getting really close.
Yeah, I think we are. We had to go, Chen, we had to go into that procedure. Okay, we go back in time. That mine was nationalized by the government of Peru back in 1974. 1999 price of metals were so bad. The government, through Central Mine, could not mine anymore. You need big miners, Canadians or Americans or Australians, Chinese, you need miners. They did well. They succeed selling the mine to Volcan, which was local, one of the largest zinc producer in the world. But at the time, Volcan bought the pit, the two facilities. But in 1999, price of metals were so low Nobody wants to reprocess tailing. So Vulcan were buying the two facilities plus what's in the pit, the mine, but they didn't want the tailing in the stockpile. The stockpile and the tailing are active. As I mentioned, every day it rains or it snows, it produces acid water. Somebody has to take care of that. So the government, at the same time they were selling the operation, they got to create another entity, separate, called Activos Mineros, entrusted to take care of historic liabilities in Peru. So they mandate Activos Mineros to take care of the acid water or even to close it. But they cannot close it because we own the irrevocable rights on the mineral. So there are two things in the same law that oppose. So we had to go into that long procedure where we had to get the opinion of four different ministers. They were all favorable opinion. And then they had to put those opinions into one supreme resolution. There was a draft of the resolution. I know it was done. I think we're going to get the supreme resolution. Well, we need 3 signatures, one from the Minister of Energy and Mine, one from the Minister of Agriculture, and one from the President. I think we should get one. I thought I was going to announce that today at the presentation, that we got 1 signature. I have even to change signature affix to imminent, but it's imminent, Chen. It's imminent. You've been waiting for 4 years. There's no difference. A few days now. It's few days.
It's no different. The politician always slow, but we are getting there. We're getting the finish line.
Yeah.
For the new investors, you're getting the asset same as 4 years ago, but with the easement. So actually, you get a great bargain. Imagine the stock shrink due to the bear market.
Yeah. It's like at 40 million market cap. We did our own model. We end up, even with conservative, taking gold at $1,700, taking silver at $22, taking zinc at $2,700. We still end up, after we drill those 40 holes, we produce a PEA. So from our model, the PEA, we will have with the PEA, we will have an NPV at $1.35 billion US. Chen, we're trading at 40 million market cap. At some point, there will be an adjustment here.
Especially also with the rising gold and silver and the copper. You have also a lot of copper and zinc price. That's the NPV will go up tremendously. You leverage the metal price.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I like in that tailing especially is it's diversified. Okay? Last year, zinc was bad, was really bad. Copper was good, gold was good. So it's really like there's 110 pure ounces of 110 million ounces of silver. There's some copper, there's some gold, there's a lot of zinc, you understand, it's diversified. If one precious metal goes down, then base metal can keep the car running there.
Right, just user understand, they used to call Cerro de Pasco copper mine. Used to be copper and gold on top, and then you have zinc and silver at the bottom. For the tailing, some part is copper rich. That's probably you mentioned. Copper and gold rich, some are silver and zinc rich. Yeah. So you can pump those tailing whenever, which one is the price is better.
So the one thing is sure, in the near future, we know copper and gold is going to be good. So that's why those 40 holes will enable us to find precisely where's those copper gold layers.
All right,
which was originally mined when Mr. J.P. Morgan himself made that important investment back in 1906.
Okay, great. Okay, we only have a minute left. Tell us when you plan to drill the 40 holes, when investor can expect some results back.
So we think we're going to get that easement signed anytime. Oh, next week. If not, it's going to be the following week. Pretty sure this is going to happen. We call the drill. We perform those 40 holes. They're not, it's easy hole, like they're 25 to 40 meters deep. We go that with it's called a sonic drilling. We put those 40 holes. We can even do 2 holes a day, I think. Okay? And then we are going to produce we're going to do some metallurgical tests, produce a PEA. I think we can end up with some results at the end of Q3 2024.
Q3, end of Q3. Yeah. So, I mean, first you get the drill results come out, right?
Yeah.
The drill results will come out earlier than that? Or do you want to do some metallurgic after that?
Well, we will have our own, we will know what's in there.
Right.
But with the 43101, it has to go independently. So we don't control the labs at the time.
Right.
So, well, we're going to publish results as they come.
And they come out, a public result. Right. That's what we're waiting for.
Chen, what I like about that is like every hole is going to be like, it's there. Mm-hmm. We know it's there. Mm-hmm. We compile 1906 till 1992. We compile the monthly report. We were there for 4 months with 2 engineers, 2 geologists. So we know like it's sure, every hole is going to be sure. It's not like exploration, you can miss or you can...
Right. You roughly have a good idea, but this is only the confirmation. You see where the copper hit, where you hit the copper, gold, where it's the zinc. So actually it helps you to planning for the future mining.
Exactly.
All right, great. Thank you. Finally, the wait is over. So, I hope new investors take a close look at Cerro de Pasco. They will have a very, very eventful year for the rest of the year and beyond.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
All right, great. Thank you.
Chen.
Good luck.
Thank you for inviting me.